Yo, good morning. It's not morning. It's not morning. It's afternoon. It's like 12. It's 12 again. But it's time to cook today. So, they get to it. Alright, we got our chicken finally thawed out. Yay! Woo! Right? I was told I had to use this one for like meats. Pause. You gotta use this for meats so it don't like carry over or whatever. So yeah, I got some, just some light little chicken tenderloins, right? I ain't no cooker, y'all. I ain't no cooker. Getting into it though. I'm getting into it. I'm about to start going crazy for it because I genuinely like cooking. But yeah, these are some slight little tenderloins. Then I got my little cup. Got my cup rice. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to make rice. So if you know how to make rice, let your boy know in the comments. But I don't know how to make rice. And the chicken, it's still a little, it's not all the way thawed. Is it? There's certain pieces that ain't all the way thawed. I'm just gonna take the ice off. That's all it is. It's just a little ice on it. Yeah. It's just ice. Okay. Yay. Alright, so topic for today is well, it could be mental health journey, but it's really just about my story, like, so I guess you can say mental health journey because I'm still on this journey. I still be struggling. It be hard, bro. It be hard every day for me. Last April I went to the psychiatric hospital because I had some, I ain't gonna lie, boy had some bad thoughts, right? Boy had a plan, and thankfully the plan didn't happen. Thank God that I had people in my life that were able to prevent the plan, right? So I had been going to watch my hands real quick. So yeah, I had this plan. I had been going to mental health. I was in the Air Force for, at that time it was around my 3rd or 4th year. Yeah, so I had been going to mental health probably for a year, maybe a year and some change. And then, but I had always had like different therapists and stuff. But my last therapist, I love her so much. Like if it wasn't for her, I don't know, like she just like, she was very pivotal in my life. I ain't gonna say her name, but if she ever see this, I love her for real. You know what I'm saying? She helped you boy a lot. But so I had been going there for a while, and I needed more help. Definitely, like therapy is good to me, but I don't know. I be nervous. I get nervous, especially with my therapist, because there's some water. So gotta drink some water. Got a little taste, please. But I mean, therapy for me is scary because honestly, like, I just have really bad abandonment issues. I'm working on it, but this was like every therapist I had prior to her. They all like, I had a couple appointments with them, and then they left. Like that, life happened, and then they were no longer there. So I always was nervous, but she definitely got the most out of me just because of like the comfortability that I had with her. And every therapist approach is different, but she was just like perfect for me, like right what I needed. She didn't like, she just lets me talk, and I'm a rambler, not gonna lie. It's something I'm passionate about. So I think I got ADHD, but we'll talk about it later. But if it's something that I'm passionate about, like, get locked in, and then I just ramble. So I'm a rambler, and I just kind of needed somebody to just be there to listen, and I never had that until her. So I went to the following week, or no, the same week, let her know, because it happened on the weekend. I told her the next day I had to go to work. Yeah, I told her the next day that I had to go to work, or our next appointment. I think it was sometime that week. So I mean, she just like seeing the hurt in her eyes, like seeing how much, like knowing how much I was going through, and just like wanting to be able to help me. Like she was like, "Look, this what's going on, bro. I need this. What's gonna happen? Look." She put this plan for her. She was like, "You need something more." And when she told me about it, I was like, "Hell no, I'm not doing it." I was like, "It's a cuckoo bin, gang." I was like, I'm not doing it. But I didn't really have a choice. Honestly. I didn't really have a choice. And thankfully, like from her talking to me, from her caring so much, I went, and best decision of my life. Definitely saved my life, changed my life so much. And I was talking to people before, and you know, some people just don't understand. You know, like people make jokes about mental health, and that's the type of person I am. I wasn't an honest person. I wasn't honest about my mental state. So, you know, like I always used to make jokes like, oh no, like I would never do this or blah blah blah. But like, bro, like I really was I was about to check out. You know what I'm saying? So thankfully I went there, and it was hard. At the time I had a girlfriend, so it was hard leaving her. Not really so hard leaving my job, because I'm not gonna badmouth nobody ever nobody in my life, but it just, I guess other people didn't believe that what I had going on, and they made situations for me harder because they thought that I was lying, right? So work, I'm leaving that. I'm like, cool. That was really like me escaping, getting away from my job, and not escaping. It's like I really didn't miss my girlfriend at the time. That was my person. I was on the rock. But so like that was the hardest part, leaving her job. But I got there. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was scared as hell. I didn't even start cooking yet. Scared as hell though. Rightfully so. Like, all right, don't judge my seasonings. These are the only seasonings I use, so don't judge me. If it's not healthy, if you don't think it's good, I don't care. It tastes good to me. But I was scared, bro. I was scared, rightfully so. Because I don't know. I like to be in control of things, like of my surroundings in that place. Like, you can't control shit. Everybody in there is like, it. You kind of feel like you in jail, but you're not in jail. But you kind of in jail at the same time. So it was a scary feeling. Very intimidating being around people that you don't know. And then having to talk about what's going on in life. You know, I wasn't really, before now, I was never really comfortable with talking about my life or being honest about how I was really feeling. But like, thankfully to that place, like going there, being around complete strangers, and they're there for you every single day, yo. Like, in your most vulnerable place. Like that was rock bottom. You know, like it to me, that was my rock bottom at the time. So it's like, I'm here every day. I don't want to be in this place. I don't want to talk about my feelings all the time around these strangers. But like, once you open up and like people hear you and your feelings feel validated, bro, like that's why I said, felt like it changed my life. The people that were there, like the therapists that were there, like that was the first time I was ever able to like actually know exactly how I was feeling or hear exactly how I was feeling. Like, I always didn't know my emotions because I didn't listen to myself. I didn't listen to my emotions. I don't know. I tried to always be this tough guy, or, you know, like just thug it out. Because that's what you taught for real. Like, you just go and do it. You got to figure it out, you know? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Thankfully, I was taught that lesson, so it helped me along, like, in a lot of times where I had to figure things out. But it's like, talking about your emotions, bro, like, that's the most helpful thing for me. So, like, just being there and being able to talk about my most vulnerable times in life, never feeling any judgment, understanding why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, and then understanding that it's okay. And I feel like after that place, it was like, after you leave something like that, you'll never be the same, ever. No matter what your intentions are going in there, you stay the whole time. You stay the whole 30 days, I feel like, and you really give it your all, you'll never, if you really think about it, you'll never be the same person that you were before you went. And, you know, I would never tell someone to go to a psychiatric hospital. They don't have to, but if you really feel like you need to, I would say do it. Whatever you feel like you need for your own mental health, nobody can tell you. Nobody can tell you. And I had people for the longest trying to tell me what I needed, and I hated that shit. I still hate it to this day. I ain't gonna. That is one thing that burns my soul. Like, don't tell me you know what I'm going through. Like, you might have been through a similar situation, but we are not the same person. You ain't been through the same exact story as me. You don't even understand why my mind works the way that it works. So you can't say that you know, like. But I get it. Some people try to be there for you, and, you know, but yeah. that best time of my life, not best time of my life, best experience of my life though, 100%. Best experience just because like I growed so much, bro, like literally in a month. And then afterwards was hard, like coming back to the real world. And yes, I mean the real world. When you in there, it ain't gonna feel like you're in the real world. We went out. How many times did we go out? We used to go out on Fridays whenever we were able to. Whenever they gave you access, we used to do like activities on Fridays, which was cool. But it's not the same, yo. You know, like we were in there doing stuff that, you know, I get. It's supposed to be therapeutic for us. I understand the purpose of this, but bro, I'm locked in here. I'm doing all of this stuff every day, and then I just go out to this random place I don't even know. And I was in a state that I had never been. You know, like I don't know nobody out here. All these people are strangers. Like I'm not comfortable. But so we got our chicken season. We got the oven pretty good. This is my meal prep food. But yeah, coming back to the real world was very overwhelming, and then having to go back to work whenever I went back to work was very overwhelming. But I would say, thanks to the military, you know, the whole resiliency thing that they teach you about. Oh, yeah, resiliency. That is one thing that I would say I was taught in the military. I was also taught, like, if you say you gotta take you on a job, like sometimes your boss gonna tell you, bro, you're gonna have to come in regardless of what you're going through. So I feel like learning adaptability and learning how to be resilient, no matter what. I feel like it's a lesson that we all need to learn. And never let nobody tell you how you feeling ain't how you feeling, bro. You know? Don't ever let nobody trick you out your emotions. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple people who was like, oh, you don't need to go there. Just negative as hell. Oh, you don't need to go there. You ain't that bad. You don't know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But sorry, I wash my hands a lot. And I realized I ain't had no napkins, so I mean paper towels. I'm stuck now. I have to go get some paper towels after. But it's like, don't ever let nobody trick you out your emotions and your feelings, bro. You feel like something ain't right, bro. It's not right. It's okay. You ain't crazy for feeling how you feel, gang. You ain't. I promise you. If somebody trying to tell you crazy, I gotta wait for my shirt. Somebody trying to tell you that you crazy for feeling how you feel, then they just trying to trick you out your spot. Don't let them do it, bro. Don't let them do it. I don't even know what time it is. There's a chicken in there like, wait, man. Now I'm gonna check on it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if whatever extreme you have to go through to better yourself, and even if some might view it as an extreme and it might be exactly what you need, if it's something that's gonna help you, benefit you in some way, do it. I think you should. Because honestly, I don't know where my life would be if I didn't go to that place, if I didn't meet them people, I don't know where I would be, honestly. And I'm so blessed to have gone, you know? So, yeah, it's a little hard. I be struggling. Let me put my chapstick on, too. My lips looking crazy. But I definitely, myself, I know I struggle every day. And some days are better than others. But I feel like if I show a little love and then somebody else show a little love, then the little love will just all add up. And that's all I can do is show my heart. That's it, you know? And I love myself and I love y'all. No matter who see this, where y'all see this, in the journey, wherever, I love you, you know? No matter if me and you not even on speaking terms and you feel like I hate you, or if you feel like, even for people that ain't my friends no more, I love y'all too. It ain't no love lost. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. We just, you know, I don't have a problem with sharing a little love, because Everybody got different perspectives, and they might have viewed that as right. So I can't tell somebody they wrong if they feel like it's right. But just share some love today. And I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.